This is Billy. Now it's the...
What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here.
Then it's codename Kids Next Door. This is Cartoon Network.
Hello, and welcome. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of April, 2023. And today is a momentous occasion because, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in nearly a year, today, we are returning to the world of Elden Ring. So, if you like when I play FromSoft games, you're going to love today. So everyone remember, if you're an Elden Ringer like me, now is the day. Embrace destiny, all right? Put your hands up, form them together like that familiar hoop we all know, and make the symbol of the Elden Ring right now, wherever you're sitting, whatever you're doing. I don't even care if you're at work. I don't care if you're at school. I don't care if you're standing on top of a skyscraper and you're putting yourself in dangerous peril by doing this. Now, listen, we talked about this yesterday at very big length. All right, we did. And we're going to determine today, live on stream, what I'm going to do. Here's the thing. If I do New Game Plus, it will be a more abridged, amended run. We're definitely going to skip a lot of the content because it's not going to be necessary, right? And I'm not saying that I'm going to want to skip out on everything. There's definitely going to be meaningful side content and side quest lines and things that I'm going to want to do. But at the same time, I don't want to do every little side dungeon. No, I'm not interested in fully exploring every little edge of the map. You see, that's not worth it. We've already done that before. If I do a new game run, this is going to be a much more slow-paced building process. You understand that? It's going to be me exploring fully, looking for the magic items that I need to basically make a good magic build, starting from the bottom again, which is fine. But here's the thing, and here's what I talked about yesterday on the podcast. This is what I must emphasize this morning since we're going to make our choice. New Game Plus is going to be a lot easier. Even though, yes, enemies will be tougher, things are mixed up a little bit and made harder, I really feel because I'll be powerful and have greater magic and everything already from the get-go, I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal. It'll be more of a streamlined run, and it'll be more of a, hey, just see the game for the second time, try out the new powerful build, and prepare for the DLC. Likely, 40, 50 hours, maybe. If I'm doing a standard new game run, okay, this is going to be a long one, man. You know it. It's going to be long. Is it going to be 120, 140 hours? No, absolutely not. But at the same time, you're committing to a very lengthy run that likely will be 60 to 80 hours because of the length of this game and how much I'm going to have to explore to get the items I need to level up to be powerful. And this is what I said. In the first run, it was more of an honest run. Just explore everything, get every item. This time around, I don't want it to be that. What I need is your help and your buy-in. That if I'm going to do a new game run, that you're going to help me to find the most important things for my build right from the get-go. Oh, you took advice, Phil. How dare you? It's not a legit playthrough. Fuck you. And I mean that. If you're just here to sit here and bitch, go away. No one cares about you. We're here to have fun with this game. We're not here to sit people whining and saying the get good mentality. Fuck off. Tired of the shit. I'm not putting up with that shit on my streams. I swear to God, if I see people complaining, you're out of here. And I'm serious. I'm looking right now. The first person here who complains about this, get the fuck out. I'm going to ban you. I'm not putting up with it. Now, I know people on YouTube are probably laughing hilariously, like, this is so stupid Phil has to say this. I know. How ridiculous is it that I can't just play games the way I want? Instead, I gotta have people constantly over my shoulder. Fuck off. This playthrough, I've now been playing over 40 hours. I got very far by myself. If I want to take a few tips, however, FYI, I do prefer tips tonight near the end of the game. I'll take a few tips near the end of the game. So, tough shit if you don't like that. Don't watch the rest of the playthrough. And definitely do not harass me in my fucking stream chat. I'm not putting up with that shit anymore. Okay. One person down. Not that I'm wasting time doing every side dungeon and I get a fucking sword I don't need and shit like that. No, I want to know where's the good stuff for the run. And you guys are going to know this way better than I am because you've probably played the game more and more than I have. I've only played it once. While many of you out there who are, FromSoft aficionados know everything to do with this game. The lore, the locations, the builds. Because it's funny, I just on the pre-stream today, I turned on the stream and people said, so what are you going to use? What items are you going to use? What are you going to do? I was like, whoa. I've played the game once. That's it. I didn't research anything. I don't even know. I'm 5 minutes into the game. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Great.
You need to know how to play it, which I don't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the problem. Dude, I don't even know what's going on. Look at this.
It's you guys who are going to help me with this run if that's the avenue we're taking. So that's the thing. New Game Plus, more streamlined, shorter run, already powerful from the get-go, kind of turboing through certain areas, and just trying to become more powerful with a magic build and getting ready for DLC. Shorter run. True new game run. Longer extended run, more natural build, more organic of a build up to being powerful, but it's going to need your buy-in and participation to have me do this run properly.
Tumblr. Cool.
So let me lay down the law, because we're not going to make the decision yet. We're going to talk about other things that we're going to decide by the end of the podcast, all right? Here I'm laying down the law. If we start with a new game run, and I notice within a couple of streams, people aren't showing up, aren't engaging, aren't helping, aren't supporting, and this is a dead run, we're done with it. And then we're going to go right into New Game Plus anyway. Because there's no point in doing a new game run if people aren't going to participate and help. That's the point of the run, you understand? I need that, or else I'm not doing a second run where I have to do everything exploring for myself and knowing not what the hell I'm doing. That's stupid. I've already done that. I've done that completionist run, you see? Bridges, cheers. I noticed there's many people that feel the hand-holding for games you play has gotten out of control. Almost like you don't try to figure it out on your own anymore. Thoughts? Yeah, I don't care. If it's a difficult game and I am getting my ass handed to me and someone helps me, I don't care. If I'm having fun in a game like Pokemon and someone wants to help me, then it's fun. The bottom line is I'm not a challenge player, and I never was. I was never someone who says, I'm challenging myself to do the highest grade quality playthrough that has the most overcoming of all obstacles, and I'm going to put it up on the internet as a really skilled run. And I've never said that. Streams today are about enjoyment. So if people interact with me and help me with the game and it becomes enjoyable because of that, that's fine. And if you don't like that, go watch someone who's a challenge streamer. I'm not one of those. I never was. And I think there's just too many people who want to make fun of me. Oh, Phil's not suffering enough in this game. Well, fuck off then. Go watch somebody else. We're having fun, positive streams here. Everyone watching is having a good time except for the 5 people who want to see me cry and suffer because the game's tough. So go watch someone else cry and suffer and I'll have fun with the game. There you go. So there is absolutely buy-in needed here. Absolutely. From my viewing audience, that this is kind of like let's shake hands and agree that's what we're going to do if we're doing new game. Or if no one thinks that'll work, you don't think that's going to last because it's going to be a lengthy run or whatever, then screw it. We'll just do New Game Plus. All right? So let that sink in. Think about it for a little bit, okay? And I will decide by the end of this pre-stream, the end of this podcast, okay? Thank you to the person who sent me all the advice. Some people in the stream chat are yelling and screaming, go fuck yourselves. Seriously, I mean that. I'm tired of it. So, I played the game, honestly, up to this point, using everything I've learned. I'm still succeeding. I'm winning. Someone gives me a little bit of advice, says, Phil, just tweak what you're doing a little bit more. It'll make the game, a little bit easier for you. Try these different things. Okay, I'll try them. You took advice. You fucker. You did it. Fuck off. Everyone who plays games on Twitch does this. Everyone takes advice from their audience. I did not take hand-holding advice the entire playthrough. I have not built my entire build based off of the advice of the viewer. Instead, I had a build that I created on my own. I wanted to use lightning. I wanted to use the Switchglaive. I wanted it to be a magic build. So I did all those things myself. Now, 5/7 through the playthrough, a viewer contacts me and says, here's just a few tips of advice that'll make things a little bit easier for you. Oh, you took advice, Phil. How dare you? It's not a legit playthrough. Fuck you. And I mean that. If you're just here to sit here and bitch, go away. No one